Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video with this 2015 Mitsubishi Fuso Canter 3 litre turbo diesel double cab tipper in white. It's done 94,000 miles and it's got full service history with 7 stamps in total. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you're here in person. As I go around the vehicle today, we'll look at each panel individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look in the back. Then we'll have a look inside the vehicle. I'll show you all the seats, look at the windows, we'll look at the functionality inside. I'll even tell you what it smells like. Once we've done that, we'll get the body up in the air, have a look underneath and look at the chassis. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a truck, we'll usually ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT. Obviously, that will be dependent on you and your circumstances. An application takes about 5 minutes, and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. Once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something, or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please give me a shout. I'm more than happy to do that for you, no problems at all. Okay, so let's start with the front, and then we can work our way around from there. I can tell you, it's a nice looking thing, it's nice and clean. It's nice and clean inside, actually, to be fair. It's obviously a work truck, but it doesn't look like it's had a hard life at all. Right, so let's start with you call it, is it a bonnet? I don't know. Front bumper. As you can see, it's in nice clean condition. And there's no obvious damage. And there's no obvious dents. Headlights, front bumper. The LED lights, which are obviously extras, they're very, very bright. I will show you those working in a few minutes' time. But they're all in great condition. There's a few little bits, but nothing serious. A few stone chips or whatever else, just stuff you'd expect. No real damage at all, to be fair. So, windscreen is in good condition. And there's no stone chips or cracks. Chrome bar above with lights. I've got to be honest, I've not tried those. I don't know if they work or not, but I'm sure they do. Mirror backs on the passenger side is nice and clean, no damage. Right, let's have a quick look at the door. The easiest way is to go this way. And hopefully you can see from that it's in great condition. There's no obvious marks, scratches or dents on the doors. It's actually really very clean. On the roof you can see there's a light bar. And the roof's in nice clean condition. So, let's have a look at the wheel and the tyre. Obviously it's a steel wheel, it's got the markers on it, wheel's in good condition. Tyre looks basically new. Let's have a quick look down. Just zoom that out a little bit. At the tipper body. Tipper body's nice and clean inside. It's got a few dents and stuff, but obviously it's good, solid quality material. It's clearly not had a hard life. As you can see that. Drop sides are very clean. So there you go, it's nice and clean in the back anyway. Just bring that back up. So, may as well have a quick look underneath while we're here. Obviously we'll have a little bit more of a detail when we get down to it. That's the hydraulics. It's got the twin wheel, back wheel. Wheels in great condition. Both the tyres are really good. You know, it's difficult to see from that, but they are both really good. Work our way around to the back. It has got a tow bar. Both the lights are in great condition, as is the bar. As you can see, the rear checker plate's in fantastic condition. You can although firstly it's like a mirror. As you can see, it's nice and clean. Working our way around to the driver's side. I'm not going to drop that one down, you know what it looks like. It's nice and clean anyway, as you can see. Rear wheels and tyres matching to the other side, loads of tread. As you can see, both in great condition. Right, let's have a look at the body on the driver's side. And again, it's in fantastic condition, as are the mirror backs. Panels are really clean. It's obviously not a hard life, that doesn't take a genius to figure that out. There is a little dent here, as you can see. When it comes down to it, that's pretty much the only dent I found on it, unless I'm missing something that's completely unobvious. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much the only dent on it. It's really clean, really very clean. Whoever's had this has really looked after it, genuinely. So, front wheel and tyre, wheels in clean condition. It's a matching tyre to the opposite side, and as you can tell, it's brand new. Right, so let's have a look inside. Just pop that in there. Driver's door card is nice and clean. There's a couple of little black marks on it. I think that is. I think it's just the way it's just been caught. It's obviously the black underneath the grey, but it's nice and clean anyway. It's nothing serious. The ashtray, it doesn't look like it's ever been used for cigarettes or anything like that. But yeah, everything's nice and clean. It's got electric windows, obviously, you can see. We'll look at those in a second. As you get into the cab, there's a little bit of rub mark there. And one there as well. It's nothing though, it's just where the door catches between the door and the actual body. Driver's seat, I can say it's comfy. I've driven it a few times. The turning circle is something else, actually, to be fair. It really is. But the seat's really nice and comfortable. The bolsters are really nice and firm. And as you can see, the material's really nice and clean. That's the tipping gear. We'll obviously look at that a little bit later on. Let's just have a quick look inside first. It's obviously more important at the moment. So, on the interior, just move my phone out of the way. It's got the centre armrest with cubby hole, cup holders, pen holders. There is lots of little cubby holes in this, to be fair. Start it up. As you can see, it's got the DPF level in there, so you know when you need to do a regen and whatever else, so that's quite cool. It's got a Pioneer head unit with DAB, and it's also got hands-free. Not checked it, it's one of those, you need to obviously just figure it out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Cup holders in the front as well. Little cubby hole, another one there. All the dashboard is really nice and clean. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in either to me, so as I say, you know, it's a work truck obviously, but I think whoever's had this has been quite careful with it. You can see that the headlining's nice and clean. It doesn't look like it's been abused or used as a work truck. It's just been, you know, used carefully. On the dashboard, you can see there's no warning lights. It's just obviously that's the handbrake's on and the fuel's low, but other than that, there's nothing else. Everything looks spot on. Steering wheel's nice and clean. There's no damage on it. It's not worn in any places at all. But yeah, everything looks good. That's all the lights for the roof. And I'll tell you what, switch them all on. That one don't come on. I don't know if that's because it's not on now or what. You've got a stability control button. And your headlight stuff's down there. Beacon button. I'll tell you what, let's just get out while them are on and we can check them, can't we? Put my phone there. So all the LED lights, call them hedgehog spotters, are working fine. Beacons on the roof are working perfectly as well, as you can see. They're really cool. Not a cheap bit of kit. So all that lot works. So that's nice to know. Let's switch all them off so I don't waste battery down. Hopefully you can hear it run sweet. Passenger seat. Bolsters are really firm in that one. Don't really feel like it's been sat in, to be honest, but you never know. Again, dead clean. Everything looks spot on. All the lining on the floor again, it's really nice and clean. There's no issues with anything in there at all. Back seats, as you can see, they do pop up, and there's like a tool chest under there as well. So yeah, you've got what, 4, 5, 6 seats in total, including the driver. Yeah, everything looks really nice and clean. Okay, so let's leave it running, and we'll have a quick look in the back. Obviously, showing you the engine on this is quite difficult because it's underneath and I don't know how to get to it, if I'm honest. On similar vehicles, you tip the cab up. I don't think you can do that on this, so I'm not really sure how you get to it or not. But it has got full service history, 1 owner. Excuse me. In the back, door cards are nice and clean. There's a couple of little marks, but nothing serious. Spot on. Again, there's cigarette things in the back, but they don't look like they've been used. It doesn't smell like they've been used either. I'm an ex-smoker, and you can always pick up on cigarette smoke. So, but yeah, everything looks good. Let's try that tipping gear. I presume you switch it on to on. Yeah, and then press a button, which is that one, and that brings it up. That's at full tilt. Okay. So underneath, everything's nice and clean and dry. Everything looks spot on. Oops. Sorry about that. So everything looks nice and clean underneath. Ram's in good condition. Exhaust and prop and everything else under there is really nice and clean as well. Diff's in clean condition. Have a quick look at the back of the cab while we're here. And again, everything's spot on. Okay, so let's drop that body down. Obviously it won't come down very quickly with nothing in it, but there you go. Yeah. Decent speed to get down as well. Okay, switch that engine off. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person. And I realise I do go on a little bit, but I'd rather show you as much as possible than not enough. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Any questions, please give us a call. The number's at the end. Stay safe. Bye-bye.